few months ago, I had the amazing opportunity to go listen to Dr. Jane Goodall speak in Atlanta. Now, most of us know Jane Goodall from her chimpanzee research, but what many don't know is that she is also a strong advocate for hope in mental health. This is something she brought up countless times during her talk. Jane, who is 90, has witnessed many world conflicts throughout her life, some including World War II and the rapid growth of climate change. Still, she has never lost hope for a better world. After her speech, I purchased her book, A Book of Hope, where she had collabed with Douglas Abrams to talk about why hope is an important factor in a person's life. It made me think about how we maintain hope in the face of adversity. There are so many conflicts going on in our world today that can make us feel hopeless, or like our voice doesn't matter. A few years ago, I was in a similar position. I decided to focus on the current evil in the world instead of hope for the good. Many people experience what they feel to be hopelessness. But what many don't realize is that very rarely in life do we lose all hope. Although this can cause us to feel unmotivated or drain us mentally, we still strive to do what we can to make the world a better place each and every day. Still, hope is declining at a rapid rate, and it is an absolutely necessary variable in a person's life. People who are more up-to-date on current events are more likely to show signs of anxiety and depression, two mental illnesses that can drive hopelessness. But the news is a very important part of staying in touch with the reality of the world around us. However, I was one of those people who let the current state of the world affect my mental health. I was scared that in the future my voice would cease to matter, that this was all out of my control, and so I felt hopeless when it came to certain things. According to a study done by the National Institute of Health, hopelessness is a key predictor of violence, substance abuse, mental illness, poverty, along with many other things that affect people's day-to-day lives. So, how do we maintain hope? Maintaining hope can feel hard, especially when you're in that mindset. But sometimes the problem can be something just as simple as the environment that you're in. There's so much good in the world that we can't always see. And if we constantly stay in the same environments, we will cease to see the good that other environments have to offer. So, in my own personal struggle of trying to find more good in the world, or more of it around me, I sought out these new environments. But natural environments in particular stood out. When I was surrounded by nature, my stress levels seemed to deteriorate instantly. This makes sense since scientists have proven that exposing yourself to these natural environments can increase your endorphins. And as the great Elle Woods would say, endorphins make you happy. A natural environment offers many mental health benefits and can restore the spark of happiness you may be lacking. When I immersed myself in these natural environments, I felt at first a brief period of peace, followed by being generally happier. Nature's beauty has a lot to offer us, and seeing the harmony of the natural world can be very fulfilling, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Humans automatically associate nature with positive emotions and security, which is why it increases our endorphins. Because of this can overall increase our happiness and our motivation, two things needed to maintain hope. However, like anything you do in life, the key to boosting your morale this way is to stay consistent to exposing yourself to these natural environments you may not always be around 24/7. Jane talks about these amazing connections between humans and nature in her book. Often nature will show us just how amazing the world can be, despite its many faults. Now, I'm not saying to do anything crazy, like planning a trip to a national park or hiking the Appalachian Trail, but I encourage you to expose yourself to these natural environments as often as possible. It's crazy to think that something as simple as a walk can boost your hope and morale for the world around you. The world is truly an incredible place. You just have to be willing to look at it from a different perspective. Thank you.